KICC, where the Building Bridges initiative is today receiving views from some high-profile individuals. Among those scheduled to appear before the BBI is the Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, and constitutional law expert, Professor Yash Palgai. Let's listen in.
Because one, you find that they arrive and say you have 2 slots, but later they learn there were like 4 or 6 slots for that tribe. 2 are being declared, 4 are being shared somewhere else. So transparency, accountability issues, and also they are telling us across board, no exception, you have to give between 200 and 400,000 shillings to get a slot. I think that's what my comments
because Florence has asked many questions, I'll only allow 2 more from, wow. When you have Wazezi, you know, you can't, whatever. Okay, no, you'll ask, but I'll say this. Since the National Police Service Commission, the Kenya National Commission of Human Rights have said they'll appear before us again, you'll ask the questions, but it is only CRA which has finished with us today, which will answer their component. The rest can go and chew it, and when we meet next time, we can follow up from there. Would that be a... The Kenya Commission of Human Rights, would that be fair? Or it's Bunny? All right. Paul, then Archbishop, then Major, then... Wow.
Yes, I'll begin my first question to National Police Service Commission. First, on the issue of the ratios, the ethnic ratios, whether you have had any constitutional challenges about the allocating work according to tribal ratios, or whether you have considered whether there are any constitutional questions about it, so that one can know whether it is something that can be replicated in other areas. Secondly, on the issue of corruption, maybe when you come to us, we'll need to know why you treat it as an operational issue and not also as a HR issue. So that it would, as a HR issue, it would be something that the Commission should be dealing with every day, not leaving it to the IG as an operational issue. There are questions about, do you have publicly known systems and processes for dealing with corruption within the force, and do people know how to deal with corruption when they meet it within the police force? And the last question is on safety and security. How far have you used technology as a way of enhancing both operation and accountability? In other countries, they have private people connect their CCTVs to the police. Do you have such? They use drones. Where do you have a program within the police force for a similar thing? The second question would be to KNHCR and generally to Chapter 15 commissions, particularly KNHCR. People feel that your mandate can be merged with that of other commissions, and that there was an unnecessary splitting of mandates. So what do you feel about the fact that there could be other commissions dealing with issues that could be considered human rights issues that should be merged with you?
Archbishop Okot, please, if you can...
just one, at 3, but just one for the Kenya National Commission. It is said that in this brutality, that 55% of the sexual violence is done security, and the other 45% is done by the citizens. So for the point of view of Kenya national ethos and integrity, I'm keen to know, they are the ones protecting Kenyans and expected. Why this almost very close degradation of integrity and of ethos and ethics of the human person? And yet what have they done about it? And yet they belong to the security section.
Major say?
This is to IPO. I don't know whether it fits in very well, but on matters of safety and security, everywhere we have gone and people talk about security at the grassroots level, the components which are there, the police, the former provincial apparatus, and the wananchi wenyewe, there seem to be lack of cohesion, or people fail to understand what their duties are. I think when you come to us next time, we would like to hear how that fits in very well in terms of safety and security at the community level.
Bishop Matthew.
Me is to congratulate all those who have spoken, particularly these commissions, but I'm finding it hard. They want us to reinvent the wheel which is already there. What is clogging? What is the problem with the pipe? Because something is happening there, that's why we are not getting the services, and that's why people are suffering, and yet they know what is the problem. Who is the person on the way so that we can see that we can clear our pipe to get where we want to get to? The water is not getting where it is needed to get, but these people know where. Are they also the problem? Is the church the problem? Are we Kenyan problem? Let us know where it is. They know it. So let us know how we can clear the pipe and get the water.
That's the oldest member of the team. He has been ruled by kings, queens, and